Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy Wave 2 Leader Class Blitzwing. So yeah, I'm super excited about this. But yeah, let's get into it. So here we have Legacy Blitzwing out of the box, and just taking a look at the box. See this the beautiful Legacy artwork of him in Robot, Tank, and Jet mode in the corner. Obviously Blitzwing Transformers, Hasbro, Generations, all the labels and stuff. On this side you get that beautiful Legacy artwork, and on the top you have Legacy. On the side you have Tank mode and Jet mode. On the bottom just word stuff and barcode, and then on the back you have him in the product shots. And so other than right now, this is the only time you're gonna see them, because I don't feel like, I mean, I might show them off, but they're just a pain. I've never done it. I don't want to do it, but I might do it just for you guys. But yeah, robot mode and all that. So yeah, we're gonna go from Tank to Jet to robot mode, and just that way, so we can kind of look at it progressively. But yeah, so yeah, let's get into it. Shove the box over the camera. But yeah, looking at Blitzwing in his Tank mode, he looks really nice. Of course, he's got the freaking cockpit sticking out, invisible head syndrome right there. But if you don't like that, you can, just what I do is fold this up. You gotta fold this panel down so you can access the head, and then all you have to do is just rotate it around. And so now it does not look as terrible. It's still yellow right there, but now you don't have his head sticking out. But yeah, putting this back, you have Blitzwing in his Tank mode. So yeah, these things, there's a tab here, and then they do something for Jet mode, and then you can like plug them onto the hands in robot mode. But yeah, these, not a fan of. They're kind of just here. So I'm not gonna really show these a lot in the video, but once again, here we have him in his Tank mode, and he's really well detailed and sculpted all throughout. These panels don't really tab in that well, but yeah, he's got good detailing. Decepticon symbol at the top. Of course, Jet mode thrusters at the back. Treads are nicely painted and detailed. Of course, the guns, and there's more detailing all behind this. And there is the top, there is the bottom, and so yeah. And so for comparisons, well, actually, articulation, the turret can rotate, and then this can go up and down, which is nice. But yeah, so for comparison, I have a lot of triple changers, but I will only be showing off the Decepticon triple changers, mainly because I forgot the Siege Springer I have. But yeah, first off, here we have him with another tank, in this case Siege Megatron. But they look nice. Megatron obviously bigger, but they don't look too bad. But yeah, and then another tank, kind of, I guess you could say, the Wave 1 Leader Class Galvatron. Of course, if you've watched one of my recent shorts, you know I also just picked him up. Yeah, Galvatron looks freaking massive with Blitzwing, but they don't look bad together. Just taking him out. And then, now getting into the other Triple Changer comparisons. First off, we have the Siege 8-Face. Just both of them in their land modes. So yeah. And then we have Earthrise Snapdragon. Oh, I forgot to fold this foot out. Yeah, Earthrise Snapdragon. They don't look bad together. I don't know if they were shown together, but there's that. And then here we have Siege / Earthrise Astrotrain, the classic duo. Astrotrain is just probably double the length with the box. Without it, he's not that much bigger, but with the box, he just looks massive compared to Blitzwing. Yeah, there's that. And then, final comparison, we have the Titan's Return. Well, this is the Takara Legends version of Blitzwing. But yeah, so you can see he is just a lot brighter, and he appears a lot brighter on camera too. He's darker, and then he of course looks a lot darker on camera, but he's not that dark, but I can't really change my lights that much to change the look of him. But yeah, so they're about the same length, just the jet thrusters are up here instead of the back, and the turret can rotate on both of them. But on the I think this is Time's Return, or not really sure which version this is, just the Card Legends, but that I can't look up. But he does have the Headmaster up top. There's top comparison, there's side comparison, bottom comparison, and then front comparison, and then lastly back comparison. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the first alt mode. And so yeah, we'll get into transformation for the jet mode, which starts off with flipping up this panel and folding in the barrel of the tank and closing that back up. And next thing you want to do is fold this part of the tray around, and that tab will go into that slot on both sides, and then untabbing this tab, that tab, like that, will kind of just flick up. Then on this double like soft ratchet, fold this in to where that tab will go into that slot, like that, and then take this slot and go onto that tab, and same thing on the other side, just like that. And then you want to take the turret, bring it up, rotate it around, and then fold it down. And then you want to untab this, then untab here, because there's tabs there that go into that. And then just kind of fold this up and flip it over, and take this panel down and fold out the nose cone, like that. Then you want to split the legs, fold up the tail fins, fold out the wings, like that, and then tap those back together. You want to take the arms and make sure the waist is straight. If not, oh, y'all can't see that. Make sure the waist is straight, or else the tab won't go into it because it unclicks from that. Then this tab will go into that gap, and if it's not aligned properly, it does not like to work. But if you get it aligned, just untab that, and just make sure everything stays together. Tab that together, and then you want to fold these panels up, kind of completing the wings. And then you want to take this, just put those tabs back into those slots, like that. It'll work. And then there's these tabs that go into that slot. We'll kind of just push them together on both sides. And then just once again take these tabs, put them into these slots, and then you can flip up the landing gear, and there you have Blitzwing in his jet mode. So here we have Blitzwing and his jet mode, and so he's not bad, but of course he has the tank kibble underneath. But one thing I did find to do is I have these little clear containers, and this one works just right for what I'm about to do. So then you just untab all of the tank kibble, and just fold it like this to where it is orientated this way, where you can kind of fold this down like so, and just take the box, put it in there, and now Blitzwing looks like he's now it kind of emulates Blitzwing, like like having a flight stand or something. So yeah, that's just kind of what this looks like. Makes him look a little bit nicer just with the clean jet mode and the kibble acting as a stand. But yeah, that's what I do if I really feel like it. If not, I just leave it because It's not that bad. It's just annoying because all of this is here, but yeah, I'm trying to tap it all back in. Just like kind of putting it all back together. Yeah, jet mode has really nice detailing. The wings look phenomenal. Sort of the tail fins. Kind of see the chest area up here. And some little arrows. The nose cone and cockpit look really nice. But yeah, there's the side. There's the top. There is the bottom. And then front and the back. So yeah, there's no articulation obviously for jet mode, but moving right along, here we have him compared alongside with Ape Face once again. So here's this. Blitzwing is much bigger. He's not standing because the landing gear's not out. I guess it's a little bit better. But yeah, there's that comparison. And then here we have him alongside the Earthrise Snapdragon. This case Snapdragon is bigger. Can't see that, but Snapdragon's bigger. But yeah, there's that. And then here we have him alongside the Siege Earthrise Astro Train. So here we have this. And they look nice together. There's that. And then, just really quickly, here he is with Siege Megatron. So you can kind of get a quick look at that. Then, of course, Legacy Galvatron. Doesn't look bad. And then, last but not least, we have him alongside the Takara Legends Blitzwing. So yeah, getting a closer look, of course you can see how much lighter the Takara Legends version is compared to Legacy. Takara Legends is bigger, but he does kind of manage to kibble better in jet mode, but that's kind of the only spot where this one, where Takara Legend wins over Legacy in my opinion. But other than that, that's about it. But yeah, so let's get into transformation to robot mode, which we'll do right now. So first step, just fold in the landing gear, then just untab all of this stuff like that, and just bring it down. And then what you want to do is you want to fold in these panels, and then flip up the arms to where this clip will go into that gap, just like that on both sides. And then we can do the arms, so then just flip out the hands and fold these panels down, around, and up. And they kind of slide into place, but they don't have any true like tabs or anything, which is very unfortunate. But so yeah, that's arms done. And then the legs, you can just bring them both out. And then on this double hinge, there's tabs. You can't really see, but there's tabs on both sides that will go into there. And there's tabs here that will go into the same ports. So just tab all that together, split the legs. And then there's a tab that goes into there and there. There's also a tab that goes into there. Tab that one in, and tab the back, and fold in the rest of the wing. Just like that. And then fold this out of the way, flip up the toes and heels. So technically you're supposed to do that, but personally I just like the look of this better, so that's how I'm going to do it. And same thing on this side. Tap all of the tabs in, tap it in, tap it in. Just make sure everything is secured, just like that. Now we're almost done. You can pose as Conehead if you want him to. And what's cool, and then, so after you fold in the nose cone, is you can kind of just like automorph and pop the head out. Careful, because I'm not gonna do that too often, but that's something you can do if you feel like it. Then just, if you didn't rotate the head around, rotate that around. And then just fold this up and hinge this over to where these tabs go into these slots. Like that. To form the chest. And then just fold out these pieces to mimic the wings, which I think is really smart. Yeah, there you have Blitzwing in his robot mode. So here we have Legacy Blitzwing in his robot mode, and I think he looks just phenomenal. Like, beautiful head sculpt, really nice red visor, right up there, yellow paint for the head, and silver for the mouth. And this tan and purple plastic looks really nice all throughout. And more silver paint applications all throughout. And purple here and black there, red Decepticon insignia. Then he has them on his legs as well. But yeah, he looks really good. Articulation for Blitzwing, he can look up. He has a second hinge, which lets him look up even further than just the ball joint. So that's nice. And rotate, full rotation. And he has a little bit of side-to-side movement. And then folding up this panel, arms can go forward that far, can go back to the kibble, and can go out 90 degrees. But then if you detach the shoulder, you can get out farther. And there's that. And bicep rotation. And they could have just put one more peg just to fill in that gap, but I don't know why they didn't. But then it's got one soft click, so go there and then, just soft click there. Yeah, arms go a little above 90, and wrist rotation. And then due to transformation, you can fold the wrist in, and then that sculpting kind of fills in that gap, which looks really nice. But then he has full unrestricted waist rotation, which is awesome. And then individual side skirts, or front skirts, I should say. So legs can go forward that far. Out that far, forward 90, and can't go back that far due to the butt panel. But then he has thigh rotation, and then about 135, 140, I would say, at the knee. Then there's this detail that fills in as well. And then, of course, 90-degree ankle tilt. And then, due to transformation, the toes and heels can tilt as well. Yeah, he's very articulated. Not surprised for a leader class, but real quick, taking a look at his weapons. Comes with this beautiful silver painted sword. And then it is rubber, so if it ever gets bent, you can just fix it. So yeah, you can hold that in one hand, just like that. And then he comes with two of these guns, which look nice. Just purple plastic with good amount of details. So he can of course hold one, and then you can store one on his back as well. But yeah, and then just real quick, just so y'all can see it, here's one of those Energon hand things. Kind of tabbing it in to the hand. I'm not even sure if that's how this works, but like here. Let's look at the back of the box real quick. Kind of see. Yeah, you're supposed to rotate the hands like that, and something along the lines of that. But I feel like these tabs are not near big enough, because neither of them hold that well, but that's kind of it. They don't hold that well, so yeah. Showed you these in rubber mode, so that's all you get. That's all you get for these. I don't like them that much, so we're not gonna show them off. Let's give him back his sword. So yeah, he looks very nice. Kind of adjusting camera angle so you can kind of get a better look at the size comparisons. Here he is with Ape Face from Siege. They don't look that bad together. Here he is with Snapdragon from Earthrise. If he will stand, there he goes. There's that. Here he is with the Siege, Earthrise, Astro Train. These two look really nice together. Definitely going to be doing a lot of more like scenes with these two together. And then before we get into the Takara Legends, here he is with Megatron. These look pretty nice together. And here he is with Galvatron. So just so you can see how these two leaders pair up. And so he's much taller and just, he just feels heavier. Well, they have similar weights, just he's shorter because he has to be a triple changer. Galvatron gets the luxury of being just a normal transformer, so he gets to be bigger. Yeah, there's those two. And then, of course, last but not least, the Takara Legends Blitzwing. So yeah, he's definitely taller, but I like the face sculpt better, the overall paint and designs. Let me get his gun real quick. It'll be a second. Oh yeah, and then the Takara Legends comes with this little dude. So if you want to give that to him, you can. And so here's the weapons for the Takara Legends, and just do a quick side-by-side comparison of each. So the sword is bigger with the Legacy version, and it's painted, which is always a plus. But yeah, but this one's hard plastic, and this one's rubber, so this one gets a point for that. And then the blasters, they are just completely different. This one is so you can technically hold the headmaster in here, like seat him in there, but that's about it. This one's definitely more G1 accurate than this blaster. And of course this thing is like the elephant, tank, or like the gun, whatever, so you could, like the rocket launcher thing. So you could give it to either one of them, but yeah, that's about it. That's what I have for these two, but yeah, just get a little closer look. Just the details. He definitely cleans up a lot better. You can definitely see the wings more on this one. Just I have them here. If you do them, oh, there it goes. If you put them down like that, then they just get in the way. So I like to do it this way, but yeah, definitely the turret gets tucked away better, and you can see the wings better. Yeah, overall, Legacy definitely wins, but yeah, that's about it. So this has been my review for the Transformers Legacy Wave 2 Leader Class Blitzwing. Overall, this is a phenomenal figure. I highly suggest you pick one up. And so he pairs great with Megatron and Astro Train and all the other triple changers. Your articulation is good, except for the fingers, and then those arm gap fillers are nice. They just don't have it, which is unfortunate. But other than that, there's not a lot of complaints I have with this figure. Like, he's outstanding, colors are nice, paint applications are good. So yeah, pretty much it. Like, I give him like a 9 out of 10, a 9.5 just for those panels and no finger articulation. But other than that, yeah, really good figure. Easy to pick one up. That's been my review. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.